Good day, lords and ladies. Thanks for stopping by. Before we begin, I will be streaming Medieval Dynasty and other games Wednesday and Friday on YouTube and Sunday and Monday on Twitch. All times are 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you're interested, come by and hang out with me. And with that being said, let us begin. Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to our Medieval Dynasty Let's Play Season 1, Episode 26. So, again, today, we are going to be talking to Skarbmira, and we're going to be trying to recruit her. So to do that, we need to talk to her. So she's at a 52 now, so we're going to say, let's see, we don't want the gossips, and I don't think she's very... Let's back up a minute. We're going to check this out. Oh, I didn't actually mean to quick save, but that kind of helps us. So she's extraction and farmer. So she likes to get her hands dirty, not necessarily talk gossip. So, hey, do you have a minute? We're going to do the hunting. See, that's +2, so that kind of rolls us through a little bit. And then we're going to ask her how she's been lately. That was +10. Nice. And then she's done. So after that, she's done. So we got to 64. So at this point in time, I'm going to head back to our house so we can spend the rest of the day at the house. We're going to spawn there anyway, so we may as well just go there. And then afterwards, we're going to take another loop to finish recruiting these villagers. And then we're going to spend some time at home and build some of these special workshop buildings and whatnot, the production facilities, if you will. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to head back home and I'll meet you guys there. Here we are at home now, coming up on our crops here of carrots. And that's a lot of carrots. We're not really going to need that many, but what I want to do now is set down some bigger fields. And I'm really looking for flax. Because if we can plant flax in the springtime, a big field of it, and then turn around and sell it in summertime, the parts of it that we wish to sell, we're not going to sell all of it. The parts we want to sell are like the seeds. We want to sell the grain that comes from the flax, because you can't make anything out of the grain, but the flax stalk you can actually make into linen thread. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple of 16 by whatevers we can do at this point in time. And we're going to set those up as big fields for the springtime. Our people can come through and just get them planted while we're busy doing other things. Alright, so what is in the way? That tree. Oh, that was 16. So we'll go 9 by 16 there. And that tree... Oh, the tree wasn't in the way. It's that bush, probably. Either way, it's fine. So we got flax now. We got a couple big fields of flax that is going to get planted. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the other side of the road over here. And we're going to plant, or have planted, one big field of cabbage. So we're going to take whatever meat we can and craft it into, well, basically craft it into roasted meat. That way, well, not roasted meat, we're going to craft it all into potage. So that way we can feed our villagers more efficiently. Okay, so this is stopping me there because of the trees, so we'll just go 16 by 11 there. And that'll be cabbage, that'll be enough. So the 16 by 11 is going to be the field here. Oh, wrong button. This one, and that's going to be cabbage. There we go. Make sure we click the F button. And then this one will be flax. Yeah. And... paint that on there. And then this one's going to be flax as well. Flax is one of those things that you can make a lot of it easily and quickly, and then sell it and have a whole bunch of gold left over at the end of the season. So now that those are done, we have a little bit of time to kill, and hopefully our barn workers are going to get out there and get that done. Now we have 3 of them, so they should get it done, but we really need to basically just walk away from them. And so what we're going to do while we're waiting is put up a smithy, and I'm going to leave this one up. I will try to talk the whole time, just so that way I'm not editing out editing out. You see what I mean about English being hard today? I don't want to edit out a whole bunch of different buildings, because me building different buildings, because some people might be like, hey, why did you get that? Where did you get that from? So I'm really trying to leave in as much as possible. The houses, they're pretty much a dime a dozen. You can pretty much build those relatively easily. But like the smithy, you have to work up to. And the sewing 2, you have to work up to. Sewing 1 is still good. It still gets you linen thread, which you can sell. You can weave that into linen cloth, which is outstanding. So don't get me wrong, there's plenty of uses for all of the buildings. But to build them, they're pretty much copy and paste almost. Like, you have to build each individual wall. But at the same time, the sewing is going to have different walls to put up than the smithy will, because it's going to have different things inside. So you really need to just kind of, eventually, once you get more hours in the game, it's going to be to the point where you can almost figure out, before you even put it down, how many you're going to need. Me personally, I haven't invested that much time in researching that type of situation or being able to do that, so I don't know. I have actually had to learn a lot more technical things as far as my channel goes, so my time has been limited as far as writing stuff down in the game and then figuring them out. Which is why I haven't released a What the Flax recently, but I'm hoping to have one for you guys ready by Saturday. So be looking for What the Flax on around Saturday. And this one is going to be over mines versus excavation huts. Now, I don't have a mine in any of my save files yet, but I'm trying to grind one out before Saturday. That way I can show the difference between the excavation hut and the mine, rather than basically just talk about the mine and show the excavation hut. Because to me, that's going to give off the wrong impression. So we're going to go over that in the next What the Flax. And then we're going to go over pickaxe and shovel use, where they can be used at, what they can be used for, and how they can be used. And then we're also going to show clay outcroppings, rock outcroppings, and caves, to kind of show the difference between where you can get clay from, where you can get limestone from, where you can get rock from, and where you can get salt, rock, and iron from. So we got a big episode coming up this weekend. I'm hoping to have it ready and done with material by then, but we will see. So that is done, and we just unlocked another house. Now, I have gone in here before, and I have some skills to spend on hunting. So we're going to get the animal tracker, because as with the last episode, episode 24, again, I got surprised by a Wysent. I don't want that to happen again. So what we're going to do is put these planks on here, and that woman down there kind of caught my eye. I don't know why. I think it was just the movement, but you guys, I'll let you guys play with that in the comments. So we're going to get these up here, and we're probably going to need about 3 more logs to convert over into planks to put those up and get that done. And then what we can do is we really need to get our flax in come spring, and then take the gold from that and go buy a pickaxe. Because without a pickaxe, we can't start our iron production. We can't start getting our own iron and making our iron tools out of it. So the pickaxe is pretty important. Now, we already have a crossbow. Let's check the health on it. Nah, it's getting there. I did find some wooden bolts in my inventory, but at the time of getting attacked, I didn't realize I had some. I was looking for broadleaf plantains to heal myself, and not bolts. I was already in my head using the axe to kill that Wysent, so... And also, my damage multipliers and all my multipliers are still default. The only thing I changed to start this was a 5-day season, but I think I went over that around episode 1 or 2. So if you were around then you would remember that I showed, I believe, when I started, everything that I was changing in the customization feature. So we are going to finish this up, and I crafted too many. I should have only grabbed 3 logs, but I grabbed 6. That's okay, we could put the leftovers in here. It's not going to hurt anything. There's that. We need to put these in there, all this stuff. Alright, and then we can eat those 2 roasted meat that's in our inventory, because we do need to eat some food. And then we're gonna go get a bath and a drink. Check on our field workers. It looks like we only have one, so where is everybody else? You know what? It might be that I need to save and reload because my field workers are not working. So let me go get a drink, get a bath, we'll save and reload, come back and see what is going on with everybody. And since we're gonna quick save, we can actually go and check and see what this quest is that's our people. Because I like to keep our people happy, and if people here hold a quest too long, it seems like it drags their mood down a little bit. So we're gonna do this and then reload just to make sure our field workers are actually doing what they're supposed to. What we want to have happen is all of those fields kind of get plowed or tilled, or most of it. That way when springtime comes, it's just manure, plow, plant. So that's what we're looking on happening. We need all 3 of our field workers actually running on all cylinders here, so we're going to need them moving. Let's see if they're gonna be moving. Probably not. It is getting late in the day. We kind of caught it late, but that's okay. Now we did build the smith, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of that. That's actually a really cool building for being a tier 1. I really like the look of that. Now I know the smith is, I would say, have this be the whole wall, have that be open, and then just basically no chimney, have just an opening in a circle roundhouse. But that's just me, and that might not be historically accurate, so I don't blame them for doing it the way they do it. Okay, so we're gonna put up a sewing, I believe. We can put up a sewing hut, and we'll put it over here just to kind of close off the production sites from the barn and the housing to the production sites. So there's that. We're going to need, that's a thatch roof, so we need straw and a log, and then we need sticks and logs. So we might be able to just put this up right now on this episode. And then next episode, we can continue with our villager hunt and getting that accomplished, because we really do need more villagers. Now that we're putting up these types of buildings, the production facilities, we really need to bring more in. So this is what we're doing. This is what we've always done. Alright, I need more straw. It sucks when you don't have any wheat planted or harvested for that year, because then you don't have that income of straw. But then again, I personally have not been able to get wheat in the ground. The farthest I've gotten is flax. I haven't actually gotten to the point where I needed too much straw. But with the new updates that are coming out, it's probably going to have to happen soon that I at least have small farms of wheat, so that way I can get the straw from it. Now, speaking of updates, the Toplets people just announced on their Discord that they have a teaser announcement for everybody. Before the end of the year, I believe, they are working on dropping another big update for the game. And that's going to bring us, I'm not sure what version they're going to call this one, but it is going to bring us fishing. So we'll be able to actually get the fishing spears and craft those and whatnot. But it's also going to bring in the ability to create roads. So we can actually pave parts of our villages now, or will be able to make them look nice and actually have pathways for people. So you don't just have a bunch of houses in the middle of basically overgrown brush and it doesn't look realistic, because I mean, in all reality, people are going to walk there so much the grass is going to be beaten down anyway. So it would have, the people would have automatically created their own path by walking in that area so many times. So it makes sense that they would add paths, and the community has really been vying for it, so they're finally going to be putting that in. And that is just awesome. That is epic. Okay, so we got straw. We're going to need some logs, but that's okay for now. We'll leave them in the resource storage, because here soon we're going to be done. We are going to be done with our straw here. Again, English is hard today, man. It has just been one of those days today. So we are going to continue there, and then there. Now we need 5 logs for the roof, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for the sides of it. Okay. We have plenty of straw. We need 9 logs now. And a whole bunch of sticks. So we have 15 logs and a whole bunch of sticks. We need 9 of these. And then we can drop off all this straw here. There we go. Alright. And now we're just going to finish this up. And that'll actually probably be the episode. We might just sleep overnight just to get it done and over with. And then I think the first thing we need to do is actually get our taxes paid, because we're not entirely sure. I'm not 100% if those people that we spoke to are actually going to stay when the season changes. I believe once you speak to them, it kind of locks them into that area. I believe. I'm not 100% on that, so please don't quote me on that, but I believe that's how it works. That has been what it seems like to me. So once you talk to them, it kind of activates them, and then they stay there. So that way when you come talk, they don't leave, so you don't come back there and find out that you are that much behind. Alright, so this will be sewing. And I'm going to try to get a picture of this. We might need to wait until morning. I think I'm going to wait until morning for that picture when we wake up. I am going to sleep tonight on camera for this episode just because you guys are amazing and you deserve the best view possible for the things we have accomplished today. So now we have to pay taxes, but that's going to be our accomplishment for episode 27. So what have we finished today? We finished our first sewing hut, Sewing Hut 1. We'll take a screenshot of that just for kicks and giggles. Oh, there's our quest, our little tutorial thing. And then here is our smithy. Boom. So both of those buildings are done. We are ready for more villagers, I believe. Let me check here. Oh, somebody's not happy. So yeah, they don't like their jobs, but that's okay. We just got more jobs in, so we can move them around once we get more people in, and then they will be happy as a clam again. Okay, so we have 2 more houses that we can fill, and we have several more buildings that we can build. Let's check our journal here. We need 3 more inhabitants. Our taxes are 765 coins, so we're going to need to earn that as we go over to Gostovia to pay taxes next time. And then we've got Unigos story and Alwyn's story we can continue, but we have to wait for the next summer. So we have to wait at least till summer to go talk to Alwyn. Alright, so that has been our recap, and this has been our Medieval Dynasty Let's Play Season 1, Episode 26. You guys are amazing. Thank you for sticking around, thank you for hanging out, and thank you for bearing with me through all these technical difficulties I've had. I believe I have all of my hardware fixed, so now everything is going to the right places, so this won't happen again. I would just like to thank you again for joining me. I am TJ West, and this has been another episode of our Medieval Dynasty Let's Play Series Season 1. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I had a wonderful time, and I hope you did as well. You can click here to subscribe, or click any of the links here to watch more of my videos. My stream times are Sunday and Monday on Twitch, and Wednesday and Friday on YouTube, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would love for you to come hang out with me. I am TJ West, and as always, let's keep it medieval, people.